Evening, good evening, good evening. Fakunle Rebecca Oluwatoyin.
Good evening, sir.
All right. I hope your day is going on very well.
Yes, sir.
Scholar Kehinde, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
You're welcome. Scholar Sulaiman, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. Scholar Susan, good evening to you too.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Oh. Let me greet those people who worked. Though this is not a CHSP meeting. A warm well done to those members of CHSPC and to those of us that are joining this call perhaps for the first time. Please, I want you to make the best of this meeting tonight. In about 3 minutes, we begin our presentation. So I want everyone to be set. On this call now, I have, okay, I think I already have representative from most clusters here. So let's just expect that all clusters can present today. So prepare. Each cluster will be giving you 5 minutes. That is your cluster leader will first speak, perhaps for 2 or 3 minutes, and maybe 2 minutes. 2 minutes is good. Then each of the other person will also speak for 1 minute. I can also ask you a question. With that, we can take as many as possible. And like you always do, which I love, make sure that your right materials are there with you because a number of nuggets will be coming as we begin to review some of those topics together. So, all the best to us today as we begin soon. All right, we will be starting with cluster I now. Cluster I. The cluster leader, I believe that is on the call. Cluster leader for cluster I, unmute yourself and greet us. Cluster I is supposed to be led by Gbe Oluwagbemiro Favor Oladipo. Is Favor on the call?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, as I was going through the list of the topics, yours is the topic that really was a concern for me. So I was wondering, um, Favor, are you the cluster leader?
all of us are working together, sir.
I know there must be a leader. Who is the leader among you?
I'll push it to Charis, sir.
Don't push it. It's okay. It's you. I just wanted to confirm. I say you have two topics each under innovation in food systems and supply chains. I have
Yes,
clarified to
sir.
us which one is the topic you are working on, so that your other members can also come up. 5 minutes. Your time starts now.
All right, sir. Looking into two topics. Number one is the role of nanotechnology in enhancing food safety, and number two is the development of smart packaging system for monitoring food freshness. So I think I'll go for that development of smart packaging system for monitoring food freshness because number one, we have the high rate of food spoilage and increase in illnesses like illnesses in general. So I'm thinking of the way to reduce it using the use of our technological instruments and the smart packaging. Like since all of us are Gen Z and we know about technology and the like, so I think I should just go into that aspect and work with smart packaging system for monitoring food freshness and to maintain the quality of the food in that same system. So looking at the independent variable there, I have the smart packaging system and the dependent variable that can stand alone is the level of freshness of it. So that's all for my own side, sir.
Okay, what you are talking about is on smart packaging systems. That
Yes, sir.
is really large because when you're talking about a system is made up of components. Now, there are two issues with your topic. Let me first talk about the idea. The idea is wonderful. It's an idea that resonates with me because I've also done study recently in nanotechnology. I think you yourself you know about that. Now,
Yes.
the first issue is development of a system. Come on, you are doing a work that is going to be very demanding because you want to develop. That is a whole lot for you. If you are assessing the uses or the usage or the availability of those technologies, it is another story entirely. But to talk about its development is a matter, consider it. Then you talk about smart packaging systems. What are examples of smart packaging that you intend to explore?
Mm. Give me a minute, sir. I'm coming. I want to go and check my settings.
Okay, ask about that. Let's take the next person in your cluster so we can move on. We will come back to you. Olapade Ferami, admin 2. Scholar Samuel Ferami, where are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes,
Yes, go
sir.
ahead.
Give me a minute, sir.
Yes, it's a good evening, we know. Tell us what your topic is. I can see two topics um, on the group chat. You are indicating two topics. So which one?
Yes. I'm thinking of going for um evaluating the efficacy of IoT enabled thermal monitoring in reducing invisible spoilage during last mile food delivery.
All right, beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen anybody use this before?
No, 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 sir. I want to make my findings about that too.
Okay, now you know you will be meeting us here today. You should not be wanting to, you should be coming to tell us what you have done. You should be telling us, okay, I've discovered that this is like this. Now, this topic I am telling you free of charge that it is one of the topics of greatest interest to me. Because even now I am handling IoT at an institutional level, not just for our own kind of petty research. So I need you to think about what you're about to do. It's great, but you need to be sure you have seen people use this before, because
Okay.
IoT is still not well known in Nigeria. It's still a
Yes.
budding time. For example, I was looking at institutions that have IoT components, and I discovered that there has been only one university, and that is Bell's University. Beside Bell's University, even though they started and quitted, as I speak now, there is no university that has that track record of maintaining IoT. But when it comes to our own practice in food, you are looking at how this is used by urban logistics. I need you
Ye-
to, as a matter of urgency, as I'm talking to you now, while others are presenting, start working, because tonight you must feed me back. What are uh, the efforts of different food logistics in this regard? Looking at maybe those like Chowder, Glovo, Whole Food, etc. How do they use IoT to reduce invisible spoilage? You should be giving us practical examples. Okay, some people have used it before, some have not used it before. So please start working on that right now. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Yes, Lawal Oluwaseyi, you are welcome to the call. Let's hear from you. I can see two topics on your list, the list you sent to the group. Can you tell us which of them are you working on and why are you interested in it? Lawal Oluwaseyi,
All
Samuel
right, sir.
Emmanuel.
I'm
All right,
working
go
on
ahead.
the first one, sir.
You say what?
The role of AI-driven precision. I said the
AI
role of
driven precision
AI-driven
nutrition.
precision nutrition in preventing metabolic syndrome. Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. You're doing something reasonable. What is precision nutrition?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Now I can no longer hear you. Lawal Oluwaseyi, please check your network. Okay, Favor, can you give us what's your findings are from your jotter?
All right. We talked about example, smart packaging example system. So I have pH sensitive films that shows the acidity and the alkalinity of the food material, and also the gas sensing materials. So this system packaging will detect the gas in the food products. For example, if a food is spoiled, some gas are released in the food products. So those materials will be used to detect those gas easily, and those pH will detect the acidity, either the food has a high or a low acid, or the salt salt in the food material is too much or too low or in the middle range. So that's the examples I have in my insights here.
Okay, you have good ideas. I only need you to consolidate it very well. I'm also asking you, like I asked Samuel, have you seen the use of smart packaging system before? Let's just take, for example, when foods are packaged, just like you said, some gases are released, like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, ethylene, a number of other gases like that are released, and they can facilitate spoilage. Notwithstanding, have you seen people use smart technology to curb this before?
Actually, no, but I've did my research on those that worked on it, and those that worked on it are not Nigerians. They are Chinese.
Chinese.
So yes.
Perhaps it's not bad for you to travel to China to do this study. But you should be doing something that is contextualized. What you're working on is huge. I'm telling you that this very topic you just chose, if you commit yourself to doing it, you'll be a hot cake even outside the country because it is the technology of today. Anything that has to do with IoT, with smart technologies generally, they are just in their heydays. They are the ones we are talking about now before they become obsolete. So you should go further. Those your Chinese friend, go and find out what are the uses of smart packaging systems that are already in existence. Is it available in Nigeria? Can you study it? Then you should include the context in your topic. That topic, development of smart instead of development. It should be the assessment of um, the efficacy of smart packaging system on food freshness in where? You should let it be clear. Food freshness among which kind of people? Is it among restaurants in I don't want everybody to just sit in Ogbomoso. You can decide to go to Ilorin, go to a neighboring city where these things can exist, or in Ibadan, or in in Oshogbo. Think of a place where many of these things can exist and go explore them. Okay.
Yes, sir. But the issue there is that the accessibility, like during the data collection and likes, so the accessibility of me going to that place and getting information from that same place, I think that is a barrier there.
Well, that is a perceived barrier, not a real barrier. And I'm telling you that that barrier will be taken away once you have a will. For a will always creates a way. You shouldn't be perturbed. That is why we have a concept in research called use of research assistants. You can have people to assist you, like go along with you to administer. If you are going to e-learning today, for example, how much is e-learning? 1,700. And you go with one person and the two of us, you are going to, maybe you want to cover 10 restaurants from your, maybe your previous study, we call it reconnaissance survey. Maybe you see you want to use 10 restaurants, you go and cover 5, somebody covers 5 for you. That is accepted in research. It's not a thing you should think about. And let me even quickly give you this gist. Now, our welfare coordinator will give us one last chance to fill that form. Once the form, especially for those who are just joining the this up, after filling the form, the next thing I'm looking at is how to begin to write proposal for grants. There are plenty grants that are available. See this kind of study you are talking about. You don't know how hot it is. If we just look around and look at maybe organizations like IEEE, a number of organizations exist that they are thinking about, okay, who is doing something related to nanotechnology, smart technology, IoT, and so on. And they'll be ready to sponsor the work. They'll be ready to give you grants. So don't think small. Don't think like everybody that has done project that you know, that they're always complaining that this thing is consuming my money. Oh. You, when you do something well, that project can begin to fetch you money even before you complete it. So start thinking that way.
All right, sir.
Okay. Now, I did not hear from Sheyi. I don't know which of the two he is willing to work on. Maybe you should reach out to your friend. Though. We cannot wait any longer for him. Let me go to another cohort, another cluster.
I think that is number one also.
If he wants to go there, he should let us know why. Okay, yeah, he's talking about number one, but I want to know what he means by precision nutrition and metabolic syndrome. The two variables are there, but where is he trying to do this? And now he's talking about AI-driven precision nutrition. That it's a good thing. Well, I don't see any impossibility with anything. But you want to try out something when it already exists. So AI-driven precision nutrition techniques already in effect in Nigeria, for example, we should be speaking about that. So it's okay. Now, I took cohort I because they were defaulters. They were defaulters because they didn't send their this thing early. But now that I'm done with them, let me begin to take orders in the order of their submission. All right, let me start from cohorts cluster cluster C. That is the cluster headed by Scholar Motorola.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Motun. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
What are you
my
working on?
topic, I'm working on the influence of consumer education on nutrition information use among young adults.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us.
Okay, sir. From my own point of view, young adults face many food options and marketing influences, but they lack the knowledge to interpret nutrition information effectively. And consumer education can improve their ability to access, understand, and apply nutrition knowledge, leading to healthier and informed food choices.
Okay, now I need to be clear because you are using two. Okay, tell us what is the dependent variable, what is your independent variable, and what is your context?
My dependent variable is nutrition information use, like reading labels, comparing products, applying nutrition knowledge. Independent variable is consumer education, like workshops, seminars, online programs, label reading training.
Okay. From what you said as your topic, now let me just go straight to spell out something here. Consumer education is broad. Nutrition information is broad. Let's be specific. Now, under consumer education, are you looking at knowledge of food labeling? That is enough to be your point of concentration. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
All right. But now, consumer, okay, in fact, the one I just mentioned is under nutrition information. Food labeling is under nutrition information. But
Yes.
consumer education, are you intending to go and teach these consumers of yours, like this young adult, something, and then check how much they are aware of nutritional information at the end of the day? Or what do you intend to do?
Sir, I feel like consumer education can help correct some nutrition barriers, like poor nutrition knowledge among young adults contributes to unhealthy eating, obesity, and nutrient deficiencies. So I feel like implementing consumer education on young adults can help amend things.
Okay, I get what you are saying. Your points are okay, but I'm saying, do you want to go? What's your methodology? Are you doing a survey, or you are doing a quasar experiment, or you are doing a full experiment? What exactly are you doing? Let me help you so that you don't feel that these are big English for you. If it is a survey, it means you just want to go and distribute questionnaires. If it is a quasar experiment, it means you want to go and teach consumer education to a group of people like you did yesterday when you went to the village, to the papas and mamas in the market, and you educated them. And you want to check, okay, maybe I come today, I give them a test to check how much of nutrition, maybe food labeling. Now I'm recommending for you food labeling is a better choice than you using nutrition information. I'm just using the food labeling. It can be food allergy awareness. It can be anything that relates to how aware they are of nutrition information. So don't use nutrition information is too broad. So as I'm talking to you now, start thinking of which one is the problem that you are really concerned with. Any problem you have, I'm good with it. Make sure that you are able to pin that down. Good. But now, concerning your methodology, will you first of all test them? And after testing them, you will now go back to check how much of their nutritional information awareness has improved. Maybe after teaching them, we usually say that an intervention should go for between 6 and 8 weeks. or maybe 6 weeks for the minimum, will you be doing a teaching to them over 6 weeks and afterwards go and administer the test again and see if they have improved in the way they handle the nutritional information you are concerned with? Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá English mi ò tí pọ̀ jù fún ẹ báyìí. Ṣé o get n tí mò ń sọ?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. So now start thinking. I want that kind of quasi experiment. You are not just collecting using questionnaire. You will have, if like you are using young adults now, your premise is not complete. Time constraints, but I think other scholars no, but I think other scholars will soon talk. Time constraint, they can scrutinize the because young adults need boni. Are you looking at young adults in Lautech, young adults in OAU, young adults where?
Yes, in Lautech.
In Lautech, that means you must be getting ready to teach. And I'm telling you, let me quickly say this. I want to come at the topic they will have to lecture. You have to lecture. I did it when I was to do my own research. And I have courses to take, say, for example, in the coming semester, and you are going to teach some content. Some of the content, you will teach it to these people. And after a while, you first of all give them a test. Maybe after 6 contact sessions, give them another test and see if they have improved. So if that is what we want to do, we can now look at it let us say, among consumer and economic students. In Yeganto, we have over 700 students. That is a large population. Because you feel that they are being taught consumer nutrition. Consumer in school. Now, their level of consumer education, how has it improved their knowledge of maybe food labeling, food allergies, expiry dates, and so on? Sure, you get what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
All right. So go and recoin that topic based on the recommendations I made now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Adebayo or Khadija, where are you?
I'm here, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah?
Good evening, sir.
Okay.
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us what your topic is.
My topic is I'm coming, sir. Sorry, sir.
I pinned down your topic on our hub, so you can go there and check it.
Yes, sir. My topic is the impact of nutrition education on consumer food choices and household resources management.
I'm managing to
I
hear
hear you,
you.
sir.
I could not hear you very well.
The network is really bad, sir. My topic is the impact of
It seems your
nutrition
device
on
is far
consumer
from your
food
mouth.
Is-
If you are using earpiece or earpod, you better disconnect it and speak directly.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Go ahead
I
now.
said my topic is the impact of nutrition education on consumer food choices and household resources management.
Okay. Tell us
Yes, sir.
your DV, your IV, and your context.
Okay. My context is the process of teaching individuals and families about proper nutrition, balanced diet, food safety, and meal planning, and healthy eating habits.
It's okay. It's okay. Start from
Okay,
the
sir.
dependent variable. What is your dependent variable from the topic?
Okay. The dependent variable is consumer food choices, measured by food purchasing habits, label reading, and diet quality, and household resources management. Measured by budgeting practices, meal planning, and food waste management.
So you have how many
Am I
dependent
independent?
variables?
2, sir. 2 points, sir. Consumer food choices and household resources management.
Go ahead. What is your independence variable?
Independent variable is the nutrition education, which is measured by level of nutrition knowledge and exposure to nutrition programs.
Okay, in this case now, you told us you are right about your dependent and independence variable, but what is your
Okay, sir.
context?
My context is about food consumer choices and how to manage household resources management, sir.
A context is talking about what is the population or the geographical location where you want to conduct the study.
Okay, I want to conduct the study and around community in low budget families.
Which community?
Local communities, sir.
Hmm?
Local communities, sir.
Okay.
Communities. Maybe in
You should
Ogbomosho
specify which
or
community. There are
Lagos,
several
sir.
local. We have Aroja community. Eh?
I'm saying that maybe in Lagos. There are some
Which
communities in
community
Lagos
in
that I can
Lagos?
research on.
Ojuelegba or where?
Maybe Garage,
Oh no. No, don't do maybe.
Lagos.
Don't do maybe.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I said don't do
Okay,
maybe.
sir.
Now go and specify
Okay, sir.
the location, Gogo, on your
Okay, sir.
topic. Go and do it now. Now. Tell us discuss any cluster
Okay, sir.
in
Okay, sir.
the time about Pariba, we give you free
Okay,
time
sir.
and ask you to send it back. Today, no new. You must finalize it today and send it back.
Okay,
Because
sir.
as you are saying that, I
Okay,
have
sir.
one other issue, and that is when your topic is double barreled. Your topic is double barreled because you want to look at two dependent variables. Now, those dependent variables, are they related? Because if they are not, then you'll be confounded. Because one will be confounding the other. There are variables we call confounding variables. Now, you're looking at food choices, household resource management, and now nutrition
Management.
affects these two. And you say you want to measure food choices on maybe what are the metrics you mentioned again?
Measure food purchasing habits and label reading, sir.
Food purchasing habits, labeling, reading. Not bad.
Yes, sir.
But now when it comes to household resource management, is it only
Okay,
nutrition
sir.
education that affects household resource management?
No, budgeting practices, meal planning, food waste management, sir.
Okay, that is food resource management, not household. Because if you're talking about household, you'll be talking about the management of time, the management of energy, the
Okay.
management of other
Oh, okay, sir.
materials found in the home. So you're talking about food resource
Okay,
management.
sir.
If that is what you're looking
Okay,
at
sir.
food choices and resource management. If you're looking at food
Okay,
choices and
sir.
resource management, let it be clear. So we know that those are the two things you have in your focus.
Okay, sir.
Oh yeah, I'll reconstruct the topic here and get back. You will get back to me tonight.
Okay, sir.
All right, Scholar Muritala Rokibat. Rocks. Hello. Rokibat is
Okay,
not a good
okay,
brother.
okay, sir.
Ah,
I'm trying to unmute it, sir. Good evening, sir.
good evening. Yeah, speak out loud.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get to see you in school today.
I came, sir.
Really.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Yeah, go ahead. Tell us your topic and the
My
elements of it.
my topic is the influence of nutrition label literacy on healthy food choices among university students.
University students. Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Tell us what you want to do, and all scholars get ready. You'll be telling us about this research topic if it's complete and what needs to be added. So go ahead, explain to us what are your DV, your IV, and the context of your topic.
My independent variable is nutrition label literacy. The ability to read food labels, ability to understand ingredient list, understanding of sugar, sodium content in a food. While my dependent variable is healthy food choices among university students, choosing low sugar foods, selecting low sodium products, and buying healthier snacks.
Wow, what amazing English. What are low sodium foods?
Low sodium foods are um the when how would I put it? High sodium, like taking high sodium food can lead to high BP, heart
What
disease,
are high
kidney.
sodium foods?
High sodium foods. How will I put this?
Put it
Okay,
somewhere.
let me explain in my own way. I'm sorry, sir.
I hope you're not trying to ask AI.
No. Ehem, ehem. High sodium foods is the foods that contain a large amount of sodium, which can lead to high BP, heart diseases, and kidney problems, sir.
An example.
An example is the like instant noodles, processed meat, fast food, all these fast food that take a little time to get done. Fast food, sha.
What are examples of low sodium diets now?
Low what?
Low sodium.
Low sodium food. Okay. They are like fruits, fresh fruits.
Who tells you that fruits are low sodium?
Ah, what of vegetables, sir? I'm trying to like give my own example.
Okay. I know that AI is coming to some rescue.
No, I,
Notwithstanding,
I, I have my books here. I
I
do all
just
the I have my books here. I can send it to
I
you.
just I just pull down one thing that is it is I will say the word and I will tell you the meaning. It is concomitant.
Ah,
That is, it is what we are thinking, Farabale. It is what is happening now, 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 now. Like it is a thing of concern right now. The consumption of sodium, because as we speak, a few months ago, USDA, the United States Department of Agriculture, had a conspiracy theory to counter because it became a big issue that when you say people should not eat food that have high sodium, that it is not true. It is a conspiracy. It is this, it is that. So even I'm telling you, even right now, if you come and tell me that food that is high in sodium is not acceptable, I will question it because some scientific facts began to come up and began to challenge that. That it was because Americans, pharmaceutical companies wanted to be selling their um, high blood pressure drugs. I've forgotten the name they call them now. They want to be selling those drugs. So they make people feel that when you are eating foods that are high in sodium, you are going to be having problem or you have to buy these drugs. Whereas that is not completely true. Now that is an issue. And I think you should even just narrow down your work to food, sodium content of food. These healthy food choices, let's reduce it to sodium content of food. So what I want you to do is you yourself go and do this thorough study.
okay, sir.
When do you say a food is high in sodium? Actually, it's very simple. There is a food ingredient that scientifically contains sodium. What is it?
I don't understand, sir.
Okay. What is the chemical name for salt, our regular table salt?
Uh, NaCl, sir. NaCl
That is
too.
the chemical
Hmm.
notation. The chemical name is sodium chloride. So
Okay,
it
sodium.
contains it's the real source of sodium. There are several other sources of sodium, really, but foods that are savory, foods that are highly salted, are believed to
Okay.
contain more sodium.
Okay,
That
sir.
is just one very simple approach to understanding the sodium content of food. Now, do more thorough study. You yourself should have a standing. Foods that are high in sodium, what implications do they have for health? And those who are
Okay.
which are not, what implication do they have for health? So instead of looking at healthy food choices as a broad variable, look at uh, the choices of sodium dense foods that are rich in sodium, like savory pies, for example. They are
Okay.
sweetened with salt instead of sugar, so you know they have high quantity of salt and a number of other sausages, etc. You want to check out what implication they truly have on health. Now, Just like I said, I want other scholars to talk, and I will call who will talk. This topic, as it is on the, I just sent it, I just pinned it down to our chat. So you should all go back, go there and check. We have looked at number 1, 2, 3. The third one is on the influence of nutrition label literacy on healthy food choices among university students. Is that completely comprehensive, or there is something to be added to it? If you want to say something, raise your hand so I can call you, or I can call anyone. May God show me those who are already sleeping. I can call them. Scholar Nemo, what is missing out in that topic?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Okay.
Okay, from our topic, I think the location.
You say what?
Allocation. The location
The
shows.
location. Okay. So location is not stated there. All right. Farah Miolapade, you raise your hand too. What is on your mind? Is Farah there? Okay, I think the answer is already clear. The location is not there. University students.
Yes.
That's okay. I'll put it, sir.
All right, good. So go and do the adjustment just like we said now. All right, let's move on to cluster F. Cluster F. That cluster F is led by Oyedepo, scholar Praise.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes,
We're
sir.
happy to hear you. Go ahead and tell us what you're working on.
Yes, sir.
Rokibat, you can mute your microphone now. You and your cluster leaders, members should go and recoin those topics according to what I suggested earlier. All right, go ahead, please.
All right, sir. My topic is sustainable cutting techniques for minimizing textile waste. And the topic focuses on improving garment cutting methods to reduce fabric waste during production. It also involves studying pattern layout efficiency, zero waste pattern making, and smart marker planning. The
Zero
research
waste, what do you call it?
zero waste pattern making.
That's nice. I hope you know the meaning of that.
Yes, sir.
We'll come there. Let's go on.
All right, sir. The research explores how better cutting techniques lower production costs, promote environmental sustainability, and it also increases profitability for designers and tailoring workshops.
Okay. Just tell
Yes,
us
sir.
what is the DV, the IV, and the context in your topic.
Okay, sir. The dependent variable. The dependent variable is level of textile waste, while the independent variable is sustainable cutting techniques.
Okay.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
accurate? If you think that is correct, scholars, just give a thumb up. If it is not correct, a thumb down. You can see it on your emoji. So let me have those emojis now. She said that the dependent variable is textile waste and the independent is cutting techniques. Is that correct or not? I can't see anybody's hand though. That is very good. So I can call anybody to tell me what is right or wrong there. Yes. Scholar Susan, tell us from that topic, what is the DV, what is the IV?
Sir, what did you say, sir?
From the topic number 1, what is the DV, what is the IV?
I didn't get the topic.
Didn't get the topic. Go back to
Sir?
WhatsApp. Go back to WhatsApp. You will see that I just make reference to cluster F topic again. So go and check it out now. Everyone should do the same. All right, scholar. Which other scholar is here now? One scholar is raising his hand all along. Scholar Adekoya Kehinde Oluwaseun. I hope she is not sleeping. That is how we'll be catching all of you one by one. Scholar Jesu pay me praise. Jesu pay me praise. You went to cook and you leave your phone in the room.
No, sir, I'm with you, sir.
So tell us in that topic for Oyedepo praise. Is she accurate with what she said about the DV and the IV? You are muted again, praise. If scholar Oluwaseun is here too, she can talk.
Sir, I can't. If I'm right, she said that our DV is minimizing textile waste and our IV is sustainable cotton techniques.
Yes, is that correct?
Yes, she is.
Okay. They say you are correct. Praise.
Yes, sir.
And I think you truly are. All right. Something is lacking in that topic. So, who will tell us what is lacking in that topic? Scholar Bello Meshak, go ahead. All right, Scholar Oluwafermi typed it out that context. Yeah, context is missing. So you need to check that out. Please
Yes,
check
sir.
it out.
Can you?
Context. You know what context is?
Yes, sir.
So there should be location. There should be the population your study is to be conducted among. Also, let me take the next person so that I think you have very similar topics. Let's just read them together. Yes, Aderibigbe Iyanoluwa. Is he on this call?
I don't think so, sir.
Where do you put your class rep? Makinde Blessing, is she on this call?
Blessing is not in my cluster, sir.
I know. I'm just fishing out them.
Okay,
She's
sir.
not on the call too. Adewale Taiwo Rebecca, are you on the call? Yes, she's there. I've seen her. Adewale Taiwo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wole Kẹsàn fún wa. Tell us your topic and what it's all about.
Okay, sir. I'm coming, sir. My topic is examining the role of fashion technology in reducing textile waste through recycling. And the IB is fashion technology. DV is reducing textile waste.
Reducing textile waste. What brings in the phrase through recycling? What do you mean by that? Taiwo, are you there? I guess the network is doing mono mono. Now for cluster F, as it is now, your topics are looking very close. So the three of you are looking at reducing textile waste. Okay, someone is looking at reducing textile waste. Someone is looking at reducing fabric waste. Hmm. 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 Now, I hope you guys know the difference between textile waste and fabric waste. Okay, let me ask. Oyedepo Praise, this is your topic. What is the difference between textile waste and fabric waste? Praise, you are muted. Wá gbà mí lọ́wọ́ àwọn cluster FIFA. Praise, you are muted. I can't hear you. Taiwo, you are not muted, but you are not talking.
I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir.
Oh yeah, now let's hear you. Ìyàtọ̀ textile waste àti fabric waste.
To my little understanding, sir, textile waste, it refers to all types of it refers to all types of waste material from textile production, while fabric waste is a type of textile waste that occurs specifically during fabric cutting.
Beautiful. That definition looks very polished. I hope it's not coming from that our regular guy.
No, sir.
Now, what are the examples of textile waste?
All right, sir. Textile waste, the examples are fiber waste, yarn waste, fabric waste, old or damaged clothes.
What do you call the last thing?
Old or damaged clothes.
Okay. Many of those wastes you are mentioning are still related to fabric waste. To save our time, textile waste cover all other wastes that are related to anything when it comes to textile production. When you are doing adire and you are done with using the dye bath, that is that solution where you dip the fabric, that remaining water with the color is a waste, is a textile waste. When you do printing and you use after using your squeegee to scrape over the mesh and you have transferred the pattern and you have to scrape off many of the color, those colors you are scraping off, they are wastes. Waste are generated through whichever, even if it is just customization, that the one we use iron to press on clothes, that one, when you remove the nylon is a waste. During weaving, when you decide, when you want to do your weaving, you usually remove the thread from the thread holder, that plastic. That plastic, you throw it away oftentimes. Or the nylon they used to wrap it. Those are examples of textile waste. So now, this is my candid advice for those of you in cluster F. This textile waste you are looking at, you need to be more specific. For you now, praise. You are looking at sustainable cotton techniques for minimizing textile waste. Make it fabric wastes.
All right,
It is
sir.
safer for you that way. But
All right.
your topic is lacking something. And what is that? You yourself should know now.
Context of the study.
There's no context. The same thing for Adelebigbe Yanoluwa, reducing fabric waste in small-scale garment production, e.g. his own. This one has a subtle context because she is actually narrowing it down to those who are just doing small scale. All the tailors around fit into the description compared to big factories that do garment construction. But where his own also lack context, so let him know he has to improve on that. Then now, this topic of Adewale Taiwo, show me. Tí Taiwo bá gbọ́ mi, jọ̀wọ́ bá mi gbọ́ kó sọ fún o. When she said she's examining the role of fashion technology, I know today I was doing a presentation on technology in clothing and textiles. And you can see that fashion technology goes very wide. It is so broad. So you need to be specific. Which fashion technology are we talking about here? Is it 3D body scanning? Is it the use of nanotechnology in materials that can make them auto-heal themselves? A lot of other things like that exist, which are examples of fashion technology. So with these few points of mine, the three of you should go and rework these topics and send them back now. Include context. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé recycling irú Táíwò tó fẹ́ ṣe lórí recycling níbo, though recycling nìkan gan kọ́ lọ́nà tá a fi lè reduce the waste. We can reduce waste by upcycling. We can reduce waste by refurbishing. You can use a damaged fabric at home to create a bed sheet and so a bedspread, pillowcase, placemats on dining table, etc. Those are examples of upcycling. To say you want to recycle means you want to go and drop it somewhere so that some people can pick it and go and use it again. But you yourself, you can upcycle whatever is generated as a waste. That is just an instance. Finally, for today, let us take one other cluster. But before I go, praise, I hope you got everything I said.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Yeah, it is Obanejesu's time. Oyewole, praise. Obanejesu, are you there? I'll try to look around. I'm not seeing her.
Good evening, sir.
Deborah. Oh, Oyewole, praise. You are there. Hallelujah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
My topic is impact of nutrition education in secondary school in Ogbomoso South.
Yes, analyze it for
So
us.
my dependence, okay. My dependence variable is nutrition education, while my independence variable is student nutrition education and nutrition status in Ogbomoso South.
I don't get it, your Obanejesu. Which one do you say is your dependent variable?